Okay, here are some tips to teach the G sound. And so the first little story that I like to use with kids is it goes like this. Okay, so I want you to pretend that you are a frog and you are so hungry. You want to catch some bugs, but you haven't been able to catch any bugs because you keep closing your mouth before the bugs can get in your mouth. So we're going to try being a frog and we're going to keep our mouth open the whole time so the bugs can get in it. And then we're going to swallow the bugs without closing our mouth because we want more and more bugs to get into our mouth. All right, so let's do our froggy mouth. It has to stay open like this. It's big. Don't close your mouth like this. All right, keep it open till bugs come in, and then as soon as we get a bug, we're going to swallow it. Here we go. Open it big. Go, 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 go. Good job. Let's do that one more time. Open it, and every time a bug comes in, we're going to swallow. Okay, we're going to swallow. Here we go. Go, 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 go. And you can feel it in your throat. Go, go, go. Good job. That's the sound a frog makes too. Go, go, go. All right. Now here's another really great tip. This can establish a G sound really easily. So what you're going to do is you're going to make what I call like a stack. So it's just 5 popsicle sticks and they just have tape on each end, okay? So you want to create kind of like a wedge. And then I always put an X on one side because that's the side that you hold. And you can keep this in a baggie or make a bunch of them, however you want to do it. But as a child, what's happening usually is a child is lifting the tongue tip up and saying the D sound, D. And so we want him to move the back part of his tongue. And as long as that tongue tip's coming up and down, the back part's never going to move. So we actually have to hold that tongue tip down so the child can realize and that he can lift the back of his tongue, and that's what he needs to do, and also to strengthen those tongue muscles. So you make this stick, and then what you're going to do is you're going to, when they're first learning, you're going to put it across the bottom teeth, holding that tongue tip down. You're going to ask them to hold their mouth open. Ah. And see how I put it completely across my teeth. Ah. Because you want to hold that tongue tip down. Usually that tongue tip really is going to want to come up a lot. Eventually you'll be able to just kind of anchor it on one side of the mouth and use the tip of the stick to hold the tongue tip down. So either way, whatever way works best with your child, you can go like this. Ga, ga, ga. See how I'm holding down? Or if their tongue's really strong, ga, ga. All right, so let's do a few words and I'll show you how to do that. So we're gonna do the words goat, guitar, and glue, okay? So you would hold it like this and say, let's say our sound. Goat. You only hold it down for the G sound. Guitar. Good, let's do glue. Glue. All right, now if you're gonna do some words in the middle, you could say, let's do tiger, okay? So you're gonna go tiger. Good. Sugar. So you're going to break the word apart so that you can get that stick in there for the middle G sound. Then you do eagle. All right? If you're going to do it at the end, you can say pig. All right, you're going to separate the word so you can get that stick in there for that ending G sound. Or egg, log. Now pretty soon, you just keep practicing. It's good to use the 1 Minute Articulation app and just go through all the words using the stick. Pretty soon, all you have to do is just kind of go like this and they'll keep their tongue down. All right, so use our little tip of using this stick, a stack, to help them produce that sound.